Galactus, devourer of worlds.
Not mine, bud.
Finally, my vengeance will be realized on your pathetic planet. I will harness the power of Galactus. He will have the Earth for breakfast and Asgard for lunch.
Wow, he's gonna be pretty full. That's quite a lot of protein, even for a big guy.
All this, brother. All a sad plan for revenge on Earth? On Asgard?
Yes, brother. I sat in my prison cell, plotting my revenge, thinking, planning, convincing Dr. Dumb to do my bidding. And you never saw it coming. Now, behold my genius!
Okay, people, let's go to work. Avengers, assemble!
Hello.
Doc, it's Nick Fury. I have a proposal for you and your friends.
Get Abomination and Magneto and take them to Doom.
Sounds like a risky venture to me. And I'm all about risky ventures.
We've collated all of our data from every S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and Avenger throughout the world, and we've managed to ascertain that Dr. Doom is definitely up to something bad. I know that's not much to go on, but it is a start, right?
Yes, the new Fantastic Four movie, in my opinion, was awesome. Liked it more than Super. I did too, honestly. Even though I liked the Superman movie as well. I thought the Superman movie was definitely, in my opinion, the best one since. Well, I still say James Gunn. I still believe James Gunn's a great director. Honestly, you know, I think it's definitely one of the best films he's ever done, personally. But with all due respect, I mean, I do agree with one of my good buddies, Rick Kent. He felt that he was somewhat cannibalizing his own work, but I don't think it was bad enough to the point where it's like, he's hurting himself with that. But I definitely really enjoyed the new Superman film a lot. And I can't wait for the sequel. I really did. I mean, I'm so freaking... I think it was the weakest Superman movie, apart from... I'm not saying you didn't like it. I don't think it's the weakest Superman movie. I think the worst Superman movie of all time is still to this day, Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. That movie is terrible. Like, I had no idea what the hell Hollywood was thinking when they made that garbage. Like... Yeah, Superman 3, I mean, the only thing I liked about Superman 3 was the whole good Superman. But of the main ones, James Gunn is your least favorite? Really? That's understandable. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I mean, I would probably say of the 3 best Superman movies, I would probably say the James Gunn one is probably number 3 as well. Like, of the 3 main Superman, I would say Richard Donner's I say Superman 2, more specifically more specifically the Richard Lester version, then Superman the movie directed by Richard Donner, then James Gunn's Superman. But I still liked it a lot. I still thought... I still think he's a great director. You know, I can't wait for the sequel. As I said before, I still... I mean, I had high expectations too for this movie, and for the most part, it lived up to my expectations, you know? I think James Gunn... I think he's going to do a lot of great things for us DC Comics fans. I really do. I think he's going to do a lot of great things, you know? I think he's a very good director, honestly. Oh, wait, she doesn't have freaking claws. But he's got a freaking hammer. I mean, if...
I am Thor, god of thunder and lightning.
But I'm nervous for what? Hold on, let me see. Let me see what you're talking about here on... I hate it when the PS5 doesn't give me the whole commentary thing. But I'm nervous for the sequel. I'm not really nervous for the sequel, honestly. I'm hyped for it because it's got arguably my favorite Superman villain of all time, Brainiac. I'm a huge Brainiac fan. He's my favorite villain in the DC universe. I really find his story and character to be really interesting and badass. Honestly, wholeheartedly. I still find his character really... Oh shit, my bad. With the new... Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying 100%. It didn't feel like a solo... I get what you're saying, but you know what, though? I'm glad James Gunn was willing to introduce the other characters, but it still felt like a Superman movie to me. Get what I'm saying? Like, even though it featured other characters, like Guy Gardner, Kendra Sutherland, Hawkgirl, Metamorpho, who I thought was tremendous in the movie. I thought he was tremendous in the Metamorpho. I'm still surprised that James Gunn was willing to do that. Well, actually, I'm not, because he really likes showcasing the lesser-known characters, which were how he got his fame with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, the Guardians of the Galaxy were nowhere near as well-known compared to Iron Man after the first Iron Man movie, Thor, the Hulk, you know, stuff like that, you know.
Spider sense again. What is it?
For proper character studies. I mean, I know a lot of Superman fans hated Man of Steel. I did. I mean, look, I know not everyone's the biggest obviously, Reeves. Oh, of course, Reeves is the GOAT. Reeves will always be the greatest Superman actor of all time. And I do think Tyler Hoechlin was a good Superman. I still got to finish watching Superman and Lois. But with all due respect, that's it. He is last, not his fault. Wow. I think I still liked him. I'm not saying you disliked him as Superman. I think probably the weakest of the Superman was Henry Cavill, because of the whole dark, gritty shit that the writers gave him. I still think he had a lot of potential, and I still like him as an actor. I just think Cavill was really given some piss poor material to work with a lot of the times. But I get what you're saying, but I think Warren Sweat's a good actor, from what I've seen. I mean, I think he was in the most... I think it just comes down liking all the others. I mean, I love Tyler Hoechlin, who played him on Superman and Lois, I really do. But I love Tom Welling, even though I didn't watch the entire series of Smallville growing up. I never felt Cavill. Well, I'm not saying he was super duper dark, but I didn't like the fact they tried to make him similar to Christian Bale's Batman, and I'm like, no. It's because it worked for one kid, doesn't mean it's going to work for another. You know, I get it. Christopher Nolan, who I think is a tremendous director, I'm a huge fan of Christopher Nolan. Lawrence was a great actor. Wasn't he in the Twister sequel? Was he in the Twister sequel? I completely forgot. I think he was. I could be wrong. The Dark Knight trilogy is untouchable. I mean, it's not my favorite. Those are not my #1 favorite Batman movies. But my personal favorite Batman movies, though, are... My